well, yeah, ironically, happens to be a fear of public speaking, but I'm gonna do everything I can to overcome that tonight. Well, Kiran's fear growing up was a fear of dancing in public. I remember numerous wedding receptions that we would attend while we were younger, and every time, whenever the DJ would, throw the floor open for dancing, Kiran would somehow just disappear, and usually, and his biggest fear was to be, dragged onto the dance floor to dance against his will, and usually he would go hide out outside, or he'd go back up to the hotel room, and then miraculously, when the dancing was over, he would, reappear, and so this would go on, quite a few times, and but you can see over the years, he gradually overcame that fear, and today Tania and Kiran did a great job, and I'm sure Tania had a big influence on that. So, I'm Kiran's older brother. I'm 5.5 years older than him. And, I can still remember how excited I was the day he was born. I was never jealous. I'd always wanted to have a younger sibling. And from day one, he's been just, the best brother I could have ever asked for. Those first few years, he wasn't much of a playmate because of the big age gap. And I just impatiently waited for him to grow up faster because, I wanted him to have someone to play with. And, after a few years, I would devise, different rules for him and me if we play board games and sports, just to create a more level playing field. But he eventually caught up to me on his own. I can recall one day, he was about 7, maybe, I just taught him the rules of chess, just for the fun of it. And I think I beat him maybe the first time or first 2 times, and then at the third time, and from then on, he started beating me regularly. And then I knew that, I'd bet my match, and that from then on it was game on. So, and we've been competitive in everything we've done ever since then. When we go skiing, we'll keep track of how who wiped out the fewest, and we'll keep track of who's been to more countries or visited more U.S. states, and everything we do is competitive. Just a few days ago, we were playing video games with our nephew, and it was pretty intense, pretty competitive. And I'm happy to report that at that time I haven't been more than he did. So, while growing up, we were constant playmates, constant companions. We would play basketball and football together, and inevitably we would fight over who got to be the Denver Broncos. And we would keep each other entertained on our long family road trips and our long trips to India. We would make really silly home movies together with our mom and dad's video camera. Really, really embarrassing movies that hopefully no one but him and I will ever see. It wasn't always fun and games. We knew how to push each other's buttons, and we tormented each other. I had dozens of different nicknames for Kiran, and he knew how to fuck the heck out of me too. I probably have more embarrassing stories about Kiran than about anyone else in the world. I could take the rest of the reception just doing that, but I don't think that was such a good idea. I'll probably save that for another time. Kiran and I, we had a wonderful childhood with a wonderful mom, a wonderful dad, and a huge part of our happiness growing up was our closeness as brothers. Part of me still sees Kiran as my baby brother, and sometimes it's hard for me to believe that he's all grown up now. He's got a successful career, he's marrying a very caring person, Tania. We spend most of our adult lives living in different cities, but we've always managed to stay close and visit each other often. He's a loving and playful uncle to our 2 daughters, his 2 nieces, and Tania's just great with our kids. Kids love making cupcakes, love doing arts and crafts with Tania auntie, and Tania is actually very artistically talented, and in that respect, she reminds me a lot of our mom. As most of you know, Kiran and I lost our mom recently. I knew that I know we'll make it through this when we try, but our mom passed away about 6 months ago, and we miss her. We miss her a lot. Kiran and I just simply had a wonderful mom. She loved us very much. She was everything a mom should be, and she was really looking forward to this day. I know this would have been one of the happiest moments of her life, but I know that she's here in spirit, and we feel blessed that my mom got to meet Tania several times, and got to spend a lot of quality time with her over the almost the course of 2 years. Kiran,
Up and I are so proud of you, and you know how proud Mom is of you too. And Tania, we're thrilled to have you join our family. You're a wonderful addition to our family, and we know how much you love Kiran, and that's all we can ask for. So, congratulations to the two of you. I'm so happy for you, and just can't wait to spend more and more time with you guys together.